So this is getting, it's always been serious. It's always been tough, but it's getting even worse. China imports zero U.S. soybeans in November for first time since trade war. Soybeans are moved with. Okay. China's soybean imports from the United States plunged to zero in November, marking the first time since the trade war between the world's two largest economies started that China, the world's largest soybean buyer, has imported no U.S. supplies. Instead, China has leaned on Brazil for imports to replace the U.S. cargoes, customs data showed on Monday. China brought in 5.7 million tons of soybean from Brazil in November, up more than 80% from 2.76 million tons a year ago. Data from General Administration of Customs showed. Meanwhile, U.S. imports plunged from 4.7 million tons in November 2017 and were down from 67,000 tons in October. Damn. China, the world's top soybean buyer, usually gets most of its oilseed imports from the United States in the last quarter of the year as the U.S. harvest comes to market. The U.S. was the second largest supplier of soybeans to China, and the trade was worth $12 billion in 2017, so that's big money. But purchases have plunged since Beijing placed an additional 25% tariff on U.S. imports on July 6 in response to tariffs enacted by the U.S. on Chinese goods. The country has stepped up its Brazilian purchases to fill the gap. Beijing resumed by buying U.S. cargoes early this month after the two countries agreed on December 1st to a truce in their trade war, but the hefty tariffs on U.S. cargoes remain in place. So that truce right there, it was basically time for them to look for other partners. It's like it's a chess game. It's a chess game. China rushes soybeans for animal feed ingredients, soy meal for its massive livestock herds. The country has managed to maintain high soybean inventories even as buyers shunned U.S. cargoes through the Brazilian shipments, and as African swine fever has decimated pig herds, sapping the demand for animal feed. However, Brazil crops are now in the middle of their growing cycle, meaning less is available for export. So what will China do? Is going to have to look for another one. It's going to have to look for another exporter. Let's see how they do. Let's see how this goes out. This is playing out pretty. This is basic. This is obviously happening because they're having a headbutt, right? No one. They're both like with the bigger. So they just want to see who wins. Let's see who wins. I'm actually interested. Catch you guys later.